My friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chuck. Thank you so much for being here. We like to talk about investing in Pokemon cards. And guys, we have a lot of product hitting the shelves this summer. It's very interesting to see what is going to happen. My prediction is that a lot of the good sets are going to get bought up, and a lot of people are going to over leverage themselves as they have been. But I'm hoping that the summer, people going out of town, people going outside, going on vacation, it's hot, all those things, right? I'm hoping that we equalize a little bit on the demand versus what Pokemon is printing ratio. So I am expecting maybe a little bit of a slowdown in some areas, but know that a lot of things, as long as they continue to not be printed, i.e., Twilight Masquerade booster box, Paldea Evolved booster box, don't expect a world where those are going to continue to drop unless something changes. But we do know a number of things that are coming out. So I'm going to talk about what I am looking for because I'm a little bit excited long term. These are opportunities for investors like us to load up on product at reasonable prices. The first, very soon, Costco dropping 151 Blooming Waters two pack for $89.99. SKU right here for those who want to save it in their app. A lot of them are already being released in stores. It seems on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. Haven't seen any in stores as far as I can tell. Either way, I probably won't be going in person regardless because I don't have time for that and I am lazy. So with that being said, shout out to our sponsor for today's video, PokeNotify. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. PokeNotify is a tool you can use to beat the bots, beat the sweaty boys in the line. I don't like waiting in lines. PokeNotify allows me to be on top of products that are hitting the market at a moment's notice. I get a direct notification on my app, which is connected to the Discord, and I don't have to do any thinking. I can decide immediately what I want to buy online, and I've had a lot of success getting product. It's the only way I buy product. It's literally the only way I purchase product in 2025, except for the occasional Walmart grocery shopping trip here or there where maybe I got lucky once or twice. But yeah, shout out to PokeNotify, amazing tool, 3-day free trial, 25% off your first month. Absolutely recommend it if you feel like you are having a hard time getting product. So yeah, first item of the the PokeChuck watch list, I suppose. Like I said, 2-pack Blooming Waters. This is a no-brainer, guys. $89.99. They are going to be selling like crazy, so you're definitely going to want something like PokeNotify to be on top of something like this because this is an all-time opportunity, in my opinion. 151, really, I think investors are identifying now to be the time to load up at decent prices on 151. And if you want to lower your dollar cost average, this is a great opportunity to do that. You can break these down. I know a lot of people are breaking down packs into acrylic boxes with like a tamper seal, which is pretty interesting. They film themselves doing it. So if storage is a concern, there's not a whole lot in here that really should give you a premium other than the fact that it's sealed. So if you can film that, do that, and that makes sense for you, then hey, it's a newer idea. It could make a lot of sense. But either way, you're going to want a lot of these. 151 continuing to be one of the most in-demand sets in the hobby, and for good reason, for very good reason. It's almost 2 years old, right? Gen 1 nostalgia, going to be one that collectors and investors are going to continue to rip. And honestly, we're probably not going to see a better price than $89.99 for 2 Blooming Waters. It's pretty unbelievable. So stay the course. If you like 151, this is a perfect opportunity. Next, the Blaziken and Volcanion premium collections on Amazon. You get 5 packs of Journey Together, 5 packs of Deaths and Rivals. This is an Amazon exclusive, available September 5th. technically, I'm not sure that's technically summer, but it's hot outside. It's only a couple months away, guys. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, 10 packs. I believe they're $50. I will probably be passing on this just because I'd rather put my money in other products, and these are very new sets. I can imagine this going on sale in like 2 years from now on like Black Friday, and they're like $15. Same thing, Venusaur and Blastoise releasing at GameStop in August. GameStop's promos will feature special stamps. Whatever that means. Is it a GameStop? No, that just says Stellar Crown on them. Cool. 5 Stellar Crown, 5 Surging. Pretty ass, in my opinion. You guys know I don't like Stellar Crown that much. Surging is fine, but there's a lot of product coming out. Personally, I will be avoiding these, but expect a lot of them to be hitting the markets. Speaking of a lot of product hitting the markets, GameStop has, we all know, thrown their hat in the ring for worse. They are essentially getting product and upcharging us. Zapdos EX boxes, $26.99. Prismatic booster bundles, $39.99. And you know what? People are going to buy them anyway. Personally, I don't feel comfortable paying those prices when I know that Prismatic booster bundles, I have 2 for way less than that because of the Costco. Actually, I have 4 technically, but yeah, $39.99. I'm not keen to get this at this price this early in its life cycle. Zapdos is a different story. 4 packs, not the worst value in the world. Probably worth it, but I'll be looking elsewhere for product, generally speaking. We're also going to see some Charizard special collection boxes, Surging Sparks, Journey Together. You know, not the greatest pack selection. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I believe it is Destin Rivals and Journey Together. I know a lot of people are buying these. I think they're like $21. So if you're interested, it's there. Prismatic Evolution Surprise Boxes. These are going to be $30 coming out in 2 days. $30. 4 packs in a shitty EX promo. That is exclusive. You know, I think these products will be fine long term, but for $30, it's a little bit higher than what was originally being charged. I think on Pokemon Center they were what, 22? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I am not a fan of GameStop coming in, charging whatever the hell they want because they can. They're capitalizing on a lot of the upside of this hobby. It sucks, dude. It sucks. You know, guys, Prismatic is pretty young. You will have a lot more opportunities to buy this at MSRP. Now, this is fairly close to it. I understand if you buy it. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but I mean, a product that's worth more than what it is at this price is objectively a decent buy, but like, I think these are a little bit overhyped, and I think GameStop is charging to make money, and I don't like GameStop. So anyway, moving on. Walmart, usually on Walmarts, we typically see a drop on Wednesdays. We have at least the last few weeks. I happened to get some products last week. I got 2 Black Bolt binders and I got 2 White Flare binders. I also got some Victini boxes, but Walmart was adding a little bit of juice on top. ETBs were 60, so different from 49 or 55 that we would typically see at big box stores. Binders a little bit more, Victini boxes a little bit more. Mini tins were like $13.87. So there seemed to be like a few $1 to $5 upcharge on every single item, which, you know, that is kind of the direction we're moving now. It sucks. So you don't have to support it, but Walmart's a big player in the game. Black Bolt White Flare, probably don't need to panic. I imagine they are going to print a lot of the set. A lot will be available. I know many people have not really had a chance to get much product, but bundles released on Pokemon Center website, as well as PCTBs and things like that. So definitely expect a lot of product this summer. Comes out in July. What the hell? It's June 25th. That's in like 3 weeks. Isn't it July 18th? I cannot believe that we are all already about to see this be released. That is crazy. But a product that I'm definitely looking forward to getting more of that has potential. I've talked about this a little bit. Here are the Japanese singles prices. So obviously Zekrom, Reshiram, the most expensive cards with the, the Zekrom and the Reshiram SIRs as well. So the monochromatics, I believe, are the most expensive ones. You have everything else, and then, of course, some Master Balls that have value. And then you have some illustration rares that have value. So the Victini and the Victini collection box is actually the most expensive at $17, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Now, I have purchased 3 of these for, after taxes and shipping and everything on Walmart, it was like $84. So I think it's a pretty decent deal. But expect, my prediction is I think this box is going to be one of the better performing boxes because that promo is really nice. Victini is a super popular Pokemon. Like I get it, Gen 5, whatever. But Victini, if you know, you know. People who like Victini love Victini. And I think the promo is going to command a decent amount of premium, similar to what we've seen out of like Kingdra, Greninja, Shredded Fable boxes. Now, those might be a little bit better in a lot of people's eyes, but this is a fantastic promo. Very cute. Nice art. Victini, very simple, very nice. Only comes in a promo box. So keep your eyes on this product. Personally, I'll be trying to pick these up at retail. I think it's a decent opportunity, and a decent investment. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My plans are to get 151 at retail. That is primarily what I'll be focusing on. Black Bolt and White Flare, the good products, decent prices. PCTBs, probably expect more of those. PCTBs in general, I think are still good. I know I made a video talking about long term. I think they might take a little bit of a hit. They're not as liquid. All the things, you can watch that from yesterday. But yeah, I'll be looking at these Victini boxes. I'll be keeping an eye on Black Bolt and White Flare. I think we'll have plenty of opportunities to get some. Zapdos, I'm a little bit on the fence. This is like $5 more than normal. I still think it's a decent buy, but it just feels fucking bad, dude. I don't know. It just feels bad to see GameStop charging that much, which they started doing recently. One other thing is, I'm not sure I've talked about Mega Evolution yet. This comes out around the same time in September, so it's going to be right on us soon. We'll probably get a lot of information on this, but we don't know a lot. We have some EXs. We have some, like, ad art. But am I the only one that thinks this kind of looks like trash? Like, what? These, like, Gardevoir action colors on the Mega Gardevoir just look not good to me. I really hope that this isn't the all art that we're getting because, brother, I am not a fan. Lucario, kind of the same thing. Like this, I know it's an ad. I know we don't know anything, but like, dude, I'm a little worried. And I know every generation is supposed to be better. Or every era is supposed to be better than the last, but I haven't really seen anything that's convincing me. Otherwise, it feels like they're going to stick around in that SIR, IR kind of configuration that they have for products. The EXs look like EXs. We have a few IRs, Bulbasaur, Vulpix, and Inteleon. They just look like regular IRs from the Scarlet and Violet era. I like the Vulpix the most because I like the Pokemon and I like the fireplace. I don't like the Inteleon's fine for an IR. I'm not crazy about it. I don't think I like the Bulbasaur at all. Am I crazy? I know it's like a few IRs. We don't even know what's what, but I'm not hype about the set so far. I'm hyped to see what they do, but dude, if this set isn't that great, like, I don't know. We might see money move back into Scarlet and Violet. We might see overall demand drop. It's worth keeping an eye on. Just stay on top of the news for this. We also got an announcement for the new set, Storm Emeralda. I think this was updated. Expected to be a Rayquaza set, a Mega Rayquaza. So that's pretty cool. I am a bit hype about that. We haven't seen, there's going to be a Mega Charizard. and mega evolutions and all that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it'll be pretty interesting to see where this goes. I think we're all dying to know, but keep an eye on that. If the set is really, really good, who knows how that'll affect demand. But right now, it feels like we have a lot of catalysts that help demand, if anything. So stick to your good sets. All right, have a good plan. You'll be all right. Consider some of the drops that I mentioned here, and just have a good game plan. Don't over leverage yourself. Again, you're gonna have plenty of opportunity for product. I've still not been able to find a Blooming Waters at retail. Now, I've had plenty of chances, but the stars have aligned for me to not get it so far. So it is what it is, I guess. Victini box, keep an eye on that. And guys, thank you again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider dropping a like. Consider subscribing if you would like to see more content. I try to post pretty often. I was committed to every single day. I think I might pull that back to maybe 4 or 5 times a week, or just if I do every day, I do every day. But you know, life is crazy, and yeah, I've been having fun though. It's been awesome. Have some live streams. Appreciate all y'all being there. I'll be going live tonight on Team Rocket Joey's channel, so 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure to tune in there. Pretty excited. I think we'll have some fun for sure. Talking about the market, talking about me shilling Palkia Evolved, I guess. But yeah, guys, really appreciate it. We'll see what happens this summer. So PokeNotify link down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, boys and gals. Although there's like 1% female ratio, but anyway, later.